Hello there, Roger. Rather, I would say Mr. Federer, sir. It's really an honor for me to be recording this video. The best part of this video is that it's basically the first one through which I'm going to simply take a start of my new YouTube channel. I'm not saying as I haven't recorded any video before. Of course, I have been practicing for quite a while. I've been creating some tennis related videos earlier also, but this is solely dedicated to you, and I really wanted to, from the depth of my heart, appreciate you, thank you for making me the person that I am today. I wouldn't have discovered myself and everything that I am able to do nowadays. It's because of the year 2007 in which one of my friends mentioned you. We were back in college and he mentioned that I really like Federer's game. Have you ever seen him? I said no, I have no idea. My elder brother used to watch Sampras, Agassi, and sometime he used to ask me to watch tennis also, but I was like not that much into it. But ever since my friend mentioned, and while changing channels, all of a sudden I came across you wearing all that black, your black suit, and you used to be man in black, world #1, and you were playing US Open, and it was probably the final against Djokovic. So the game that you simply displayed against Djokovic, and the way you were playing all those forehand and backhand was simply amazing. But that wasn't the end of the story. I really enjoyed it for sure. Later on I was expecting the same kind of performance in the next final of the Australian Open, but Djokovic turned out to be quite strong also. He showed his talent. And then the French Open. But what really changed me, I would say it again, what really changed me was that I once came from performing some labs and practical back in my college exams. Once I was done with it, when I came back at home, it was somewhere, according to our local time, 6 p.m. when you and Nadal were walking towards the center court of Wimbledon for your final, 2008. The greatest, known as the greatest match of all. And that simply, caught all my attention. I was so happy that luckily I tuned into your channel. That wasn't the time in which I used to watch you all the time. I already know that you reached your climax, your prime, and at that time, after witnessing that match, believe me, I was, my father wanted to watch some news hour and the political discussion, but I used to ask him just for a couple of minutes, because the match got more and more intense with each and every passing hour, because Nadal was, after winning the French Open, it also appeared as though he's about to take the title. And the way you came back along with all those rain delays, everything that was creating so much suspense, everyone from my family went to sleep, but I stayed awake waiting for the comeback and see when the rain delay will be over and you people will return back. And you would of course return, but again some rain, so there were so many twists and turns, and every time when you would return, you would display such a game that you were able to take the third set and the fourth set. So it created more suspense and so much interest that I kept on watching and seeing what's going to happen at the end. Although the end wasn't according to my expectation, because by that match or by that time I totally witnessed what a talent you possessed, what all those coaches, all your training, especially Peter Carter, did to you. Everything was quite evident, and since that day onwards I kept on waiting for some match in which you could take revenge from, you can avenge this loss, and which you did of course before ending your career, that I know for sure. But as the video is becoming quite long, so I'll record a shorter version of it also. But I just want to say that everything that I've just narrated here simply changed my life. After that I started watching tennis more, I started following you a lot, and even I started to play the game, follow the game, learning the basics. It made me more fit, more determined, and I didn't just follow you as a tennis player, rather as a person, your humility, the way you greet people, the way you show your patience. I know that you were quite angry at times in your earlier phase of the career, but the way you have grown up, the way you have simply displayed your personality, the way it has evolved is simply marvelous. And the way you simply take inspiration from great tennis legends such as Rotlever and others, Edberg, Agassi or Sampras. So although I'm not a professional tennis player like you, but everything that you do on court and off the court, especially with reference to Roger Federer's foundation, the way it is, trying to change the life of children who don't have that much opportunities to progress in their life, you're doing simply brilliant. Big thumbs up to you. And the reason of recording this video was, maybe after all those gratitude and appreciation that you have already received from so many celebrities and your friends, maybe a person like, or a nobody like me might be able to reach you, or this video might be able to reach you or your team. So a big thumbs up from my side. Although I dream, it's like one of my dreams to be able to have a hitting session just like you had one with Her Royal Highness in London. I'm not saying as though I have the same kind of expectation, or I don't even have the same kind of royalty, but yeah, I have been dreaming, and due to the same reason I have been practicing a lot. So maybe that day may come, and after publishing this video, maybe I may be receiving a lot of censure from the viewers of this video, but everything is basically coming from the depth of my heart. Now, I didn't write any script or anything else. It's the summary of everything that I have witnessed and all the ATP 1000 events, Davis Cup, ATP Finals, ATP Tour. So everything that I witnessed, including the Grand Slam, especially when you started playing, and especially the comeback and the title 2017, as it appeared special to you, it was very special for me also, because right after that you won Wimbledon also, and then Australian Open, and quite close in 2019 Wimbledon. So, and there is one other thing also with which I would like to conclude. Two things basically. A summary. You basically inspired me to that extent that I simply wrote a book also, The Day I Found My Tennis Passion. It's the title. I have published it on Amazon. It's available. I'm gonna share the link within the description also, if you or anyone else want to read it. It's not a promotion or publicity, because I'm no one, I'm nobody, but I just still wanted to share this thing. But basically the last thing that I want to record within this video and share it with you also, that people generally talk about big three. I still consider you to be one of the big four, because the time in which I was watching you, there used to be number 1 Federer, number 2 Nadal, number 3 Djokovic, number 4 Andy Murray, and then there were always some swaps of ranking between you four. I haven't seen Murray to be reaching that much at the top, but still the way he has simply displayed the game, so it's simply awesome. Big thumbs up to all of you. And even now, whenever Nadal or Djokovic or Murray returns on court, they simply show the game to all these young gen players that how competent and how capable you four were and still are, whosoever are playing on court. So best wishes for creating so many memories. All the best to Djokovic for winning so many Grand Slam titles, because even now he seems to be so perfect in terms of his health. Best wishes to Nadal for a comeback, and Andy Murray displayed some great game also in Wimbledon. Looking forward, and I'll keep on following you wherever you are, whatever you're doing just great, and thank you for making me a better person also in my life. That's all what I wanted to say. Video has gotten quite long. Maybe it shouldn't be as long, especially the first video of the channel, but there was much inside, and I just wanted to share it with you. So best wishes to you, Mirka, and your kids. All the best, and have a great life. Tata.